Hey there, hi there, ho there. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. If you guys can hear me, great. That means I don't have to mess around with this. So, let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me speak? All right, Billy, thank you. Cool. We're going to try to knock this out tonight. I'm on a little bit earlier, at least my version of earlier. And we're going to get this war going. As you can tell by the glow of the light here, that I've got the slippery stuff on. Okay. I'm still up in the air. Thank you, Linda. Yes, that is vegetable glycerin. It is. Yes. I did not put any color on here yet because I still want it to be pretty much this cobalt blue, even for the water. We're going to do the water in a few different ways. As you can see, I taped off a little bit of the ark. And then the water line itself, which is here on the bottom. Okay. All right. I do have the slippery stuff on. It'll probably tack on as I move along with this, but that's okay. All right. It's just to get the paint to stay wet a little bit and add the effects if needed. All right. As we move along, I picked the wrong one up. I'll probably, because I wanted to show you at least totally what it looks like, because we're going to probably zoom in. I'm going to shift the camera a little bit so you guys can see, obviously, the water part. But, you know, part of my body is going to be in the way. Such a large canvas here. All right. So let's see if I can do this. We're going to put that up there. Only 3 colors. That's pretty much all that's going to be needed for this. And this is the cobalt blue, titanium white, and black if needed, which I'm pretty sure it will be needed. Okay. So we will more than likely just get right on with this. I'm still in the air about how I want the water, so we're just gonna, as Bill Alexander would say, fire on it. All right, I'm gonna shift this in a way to where you see most of this. Okay, if that screen is in the way, I'll move it accordingly. And since we don't need to look at any clouds, we're gonna be pretty much up here. All right, I'll straighten it out like so, at least best I can. And since I have it this high, obviously the screen, it has to be moved, obviously, because we'll start somewhere over here. Okay, because I might have to move the chair and move me a bit or angle the camera in a way to where it won't be too crazy looking. I'm going to probably shift this way over here by the keyboard and where I can see you guys chat a little. I can probably straighten it up a bit because I got to position it to where I'm somewhat out of the way. Maybe I got to just paint red from here, but I can see you guys talking right here. Okay. And as you see it, when I wave my hand, there's a delay. You'll see the delay. I wave my hand like this, and then you'll see it on the screen a few seconds or so later. See that? That's how much delay we have. Okay. All right. Let me set myself here. I'm going to have to sit back to do this. Okay, we're going to dip right into our cobalt blue. We'll just write that cobalt blue out. And we're going to get a little black in the cobalt blue, like so. Let's dip it right now. I don't need to add glycerin to this because there's glycerin all over the board. Okay, something like this will be fine for a start. And we're going to get right on to it. You probably won't see a delay, okay? But if I take my hand Okay, you see the camera. Might be a little small. It depends on what device you're looking at. Okay, but here I am. Here's my shoulder. Here's the palette. There's the board. Okay, now if I take my hand right now and go like this, if you look at the screen, okay, you'll see a few seconds later, I'll do the same wave. See? That's what I mean by delay. It's a video delay. It's kind of normal. All right. Okay, let's get right onto it. I'll keep in mind, keep myself back. All right. All right. And here we go. I'll probably start off with like little choppy bits of water. Now, you're not going to probably see this too well because it's this grayish blue. That's okay. And you'd be surprised how quickly I'll probably go through this. And all I want really is kind of the water, kind of a calm back here anyway. It's going to get a little more violent as we go up front. I'm not going to necessarily destroy all of the black. And if it looks a little too choppy, too disjointed back here, I can always take a small brush. All right. And level it out. But that's one of the good effects of glycerin. And so it really depends on how choppy you want the water. Even if it looks kind of crazy now, that's all right. Because I can add into this. You see. Now that little audio or video glitch, you see that little speck, what's going on with it? That's probably something to do with my HDMI camera. Now, this paint is sitting on top of the glycerin. It's going to start to expand and dry. Well, as it's drying, it's going to expand. And that's okay. Now, see, all this so calm-ish water, it's not going to go too far because it's going to get even choppier up here, up where our front. All right. And I'm not really concerned about that right now. I'm not worried about the choppiness yet. I'll get the calm stuff done first because that will be pretty much most of it will be lit somewhat. All right. Once again, I don't have to add glycerin to this. Okay. Now I have to move the camera over because we're going to go right to the other side over here. So bear with me. To bring it way over here and probably over here and upward and keep it somewhat even. That should be okay. To give the glare, if I've got a feeling it's going to be too late if I put a layer of, it might be too dark. Yeah. See, it's still going to be kind of dark. So you guys have to just bear with that. It's horrible lighting situation wise. It's even worse for me considering I just look directly into the light bulb. Okay, but right in here, same thing. I'll just use my right hand. And I'm not worried about the choppiness because I'll take a very soft brush and we'll blend all this. So all of this will make sense. And I'm doing it in like the short letter C or an upside down very wide U. Because once again, I don't want to get rid of all the black, not necessarily. And I'm trying to do this while staying seated. If I feel I can't, then I have to get up, But if I do get up, I have to definitely get out of your way when I do this. And I feel that I may have to get up and to go on that side. The board is just too long. So let me scoot up here. And I'll check out your chat when I get back over here. Obviously, I'm going to have to get out of the way so you guys can see it. And I believe I'm pretty much out of your way. And you guys will barely see this, but you'll see more of it when I get it a little brighter. Pretty much like what you see right now. So it's just easier for me to do it this way. And it's really choppy. I'm not put some breaks of black in there. And you'll see what it looks like as I get a soft brush and do this. A lot of what you see, this is going to probably be a little more, you'll see a little more ocean over here on this side of the boat. And you're going to see what it looks like after I brush some of this. Now, the waves will stay, or the water will stay, my impression of the water will stay wet for a minute or two, quite a while. So I'll keep it somewhere around here. I can change up what I want it to look like as I do this. Okay, the water can always be changed. But I'm probably keep it something like this, because there'll be bigger waves and all that going on over here. All right, I'm gonna probably be walking back and forth more than likely. Do my little spin here. Yeah, you guys don't see that at all. It's just a light. And for that, I apologize. You guys aren't gonna see much of that at all, unfortunately. It's gonna take a soft brush. Oh, I guess I'll take this one. And because you guys don't see this, it's not going to really make much of a difference because you guys don't see it. But I'm just flattening and blending into that glycerin with this. Okay. You might be able to see it more or less on the other side, maybe. Let's turn this all the way up over here across here. Yeah, you probably will see what I'm going to do here. Okay, so right here, I'll just blend it right in. Very soft. Just like that. That's about all it takes. Okay. I'll keep this brush pretty much handy. We're going to go a touch brighter and a touch bluer. I'm going to still go into the blue here. A little bit of white. And I'm pulling the brush toward me because the light is shining really from the back here. And I'll be extremely careful. Now I'll get really picky. Go right across the tape. If we peel the tape across, see now you see I'm gonna leave some of that black in there. Turn my brush over. I really want that it's bluish white to kind of show through. And once again, I kind of want the water a little calm out here. It's gonna chop up soon. And we're gonna get some interesting things happening. And and I'm going to softly blend some of this. Just like that. We're gonna go on the other side and do the same thing. Like that. I'll take that very soft brush. Very soft. And I'll just blend it right in. Back and forth. Like so. And I'm gonna leave it just like that. We're gonna go on the other side, do the same exact thing. Okay. Of course, you're not gonna see it because of the glare. All of it's right there. Man, you guys will not be able to see that. Maybe if you're not gonna see that. That's really too bad. Maybe if I put the brighter color there, you might be able to see me do a little something over there. That's the only drawback from using glycerin is the fact that you really can't see it if I now it's a little brighter here. come up in here. And you can see a tinge of it, but not really too much. I'm going a little heavier here, and that's cool. Because I know I'm going to wave some of this out. I'm going to blend this out. So it's going to look like little bright cats of water touching through here. The brush, my saw brush is only right here. And I'll just take it and blend away. Straight across. So I'm a little disheartened that you guys can't see what I'm doing over there. You guys can't see that at all. There's nothing I can really do about it with the light like that. I'm going to rinse off my, this is a hake brush, Hake, soft Japanese soft-haired brush. Yeah, I definitely do, but I don't even think a diffuser will do anything with that sparkle of the glycerin. That glycerin is just super bright. I'm gonna take, it is really bright. I'm gonna take my fox hair brush. Get a lot of water. Just come in here. Get some white. Brighten it up here. I don't need total white, not with such a dark background. I won't do it over here. I'll shift the camera back, but you guys can't see anything there. You can see it pretty much right here. Because it's ridiculously bright there, like here, but not so much up front. And I'll add, believe it or not, that's not bright enough. Need more white. I'll just put it out here. It has to be ridiculously, not totally white. That's why it's contaminated here with this blue, the cobalt blue. Okay. And then I'll just kind of pick and choose. My spots to where I want it. Bright at. Still keeping the, I'm gonna steer clear of some of that dark stuff. I still want that around. So I'll play and dance around that. See. Now, remember this stuff is dancing across that glycerin. Okay. I can take actually this brush very softly and wipe across. And it's just blending it in there, left and right. Don't force it, left and right, like that. It gives you that look of moving and flowing water. Unfortunately for the the bright side here, you're just not going to see too much of that, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Let's just move it far enough this way. It's just no way you guys can see what I'm going to do there. That's the only sad thing about doing this. Even with this bright white or whitish color, I don't think you guys are going to see it too much. No. It's basically me almost doing cursive with this brush. And I'm just circling around the bluish areas here. And yes, I'm trying to do it sitting down here. But it's all right, because I know I can blend all of this in. That's one of the good things about working with the glycerin. Like I say, you guys can't see a darn thing over here. Really too bad. Why do I have a fly here in the wintertime? I tried to kill it for 3 days, this thing. And now he wants to hang out and just annoy me. And he is annoying me. But it's all right. Oh, you guys can't see the globs that I'm leaving when I turn the brush. But that's all right. That won't be there when I brush the stuff. But you guys can't see. You guys see a little bit of it, but not too much. And you guys don't really see the globs of paint that I'm leaving behind. But it's okay. It's okay. After each use, I definitely have to clean this brush, shape it, and put the even if I had to go back to it, it's a little process for these type of brushes. But trust me, it's worth it. They'll last for quite a while. I'm gonna just put this back over here. Let's take this brush, and once again, we'll go over here, back and forth. Back and forth. Once again, you guys do not see a lot of that. It's really too bad. I'm just using the side of the brush to get rid of some of the globs. But we're gonna put the sparkles in this anyway, so I'm not ready to worry about that. So there will be sparkles. I'm just doing the same on the other side because it's still movable. I can still play and move around with it. I might have just, well, hold on. Before I say anything and do anything else, I still need a little more activity on that side, believe it or not. I'm going to go back to man, I'm sure you guys can see this. Let me try something. Let me try something real quick, because I really want you guys to see what I'm doing over there on that side. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me. Let me see if this will work. No, I don't think this part will work. It might. I can give it a shot. Let's see. Let's see something. Well, I mean, it is lighter. I can give it a shot. Give it a try. We'll see what happens with this. Don't you just love when things happen during the live? A bulb that I'm using is one of those soft white bulbs. They don't burn at 500 billion degrees. So that's what I'm using right now. And we're going to give this a shot, see what happens. Because you guys can't see jack when it's fully lit like that. Let's see if I do one of these numbers. See if it diffuses it enough. If it does, then we're in the clear. We're good. But I don't know yet. So let me know. I'm going back into my white. I'm contaminating it with the blue. I definitely don't need glycerin for this part. I'm going to need to go, for me to get it right, I'm just going to get up and go over on the other side. So you guys can see me do spins and twists and everything. Make sure I don't get tangled up in the cable. All right, right here on the top. You guys should be able to see this. Once again, it's like painting cursive. A little bit at a time. The emphasis really is just, it's a brighter, this is the brighter side. I'm trying to look at the feed, what you got looking at. Because I'm on StreamYard, so that's what I'm staring at. And as long as you guys can see it fairly decent, we're good. Right here on this edge, it gets pretty bright right up in here. Not going to make, you guys should see some of that, right? I think you guys do see some of the detail. Now, I can't see what you're saying yet until I get over there. Excuse the back of my head, my back. Over here on the top, it's pretty bright. Me trying to be careful for you not to see me. I'm tripping over my own self. That's not a good look. A little bit of brightness right here on the edge. Definitely pure white here. And it's just showing off the board, the edge of the ocean. I'll look back at it and make sure it's cool. But now I'm like only a few inches away from it. Okay. Yes, I'll do another spin. So you guys get to see art and belly. All right. And special effects here in Squeaky Chair. So you guys get everything today. Let's go downward. Oh, I just loosened the camera up. That was my bad. Didn't want to do it like that. Oh yeah, now it's too loose. Sorry. There we go. And I think we'll keep it right there. The camera's bolts are very easily tightened. So I have to be extremely careful. Right up on the top, right by the tape here, it is bright. This is where the edge of the ocean is. And I swear I'll look at your text. I swear I will. Give me 1 second. Hey, Christine, how are you? Yeah, it's going to sound like the waves that always squeak from this chair you'll be hearing. Okay. All right. Once again, just a lot of movement. Portray a lot of movement. Even if those in the back, portray a lot of movement back there. I'm not going to blend that. Nope, 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 nope. I will not. Okay. All right. Here's another reason why I got all that tape there too, because I want to put a few sparkles back there, but I'm going to use. Excuse me for a second. I'm going to use a small fan brush and some bright white. So let's white this up. Let's clear that out of there. Okay. All right. Let's get that out of there. Just use a. Yuck. Got me. I got me. Um. Let me find baby fan brush somewhere around in here. Nothing too special. Let's get a little bit of white on the brush. Put it right there. Get a little bit of water. And just be careful when you do this. Once again, I just want little sparkle things right around in the water area. So I'm going to come here and just give it a quick flick or two. Just for little water sparkles. Now the paint's fairly thick on purpose. I don't want it to really run. So most of the paint is on my finger, which is fine. That's cool. I don't mind that. As long as it's not going to run. We're going to kind of coast this back over here. Put it up in the air a little bit. Right up around there. And we're going to do the same thing essentially right in here. Bright, very bright, just white. And just little sparkle deals. Particularly around the edge up here. I can get it up around in that area there. Okay, you'll probably see it on final photo, hopefully, or once I post it, you can have to zoom in a little bit on it. I gotta wet my finger with the same brush. So I gotta dry my finger off on the towel. Okay. Now, if I'll pull back, once I find myself getting into the groove of this thing, these paints usually end up not taking as long as you would think. I knew the clouds would probably be the longest part of this, and it was. Let's go. What am I doing? Go back, son. Go back. All right. I'll fold. Oh, that's right. Like this. Let's put it down right about here. Focus it real quick. Okay. Now, obviously, I got that little towel over everything. Okay. Well, you guys don't really see the you don't really see the clouds. Okay. So down and across the boat here. Okay, we got the background stuff. We got a little bit of it coming over here on in this area generally. All right. Cool. Um, everything that's all good. All right. When it comes to stuff up front here, okay, you have to think with a different brain now, because we pretty much got the calm stuff fairly set. That's all said and done. All right. Technically, I really don't need that tape anymore either. I can really show you what's going on with how it look. I don't really need to go anywhere past what you see here. If I had a big wave or whatever, it's going to go probably a little bit into this anyway. Not so much back here. Okay. They're just going to get a little bigger coming towards us. And obviously, this is the bow, so you're going to have some spray going that way. All right. So I'm looking and I'm thinking and I'm thinking and I'm looking at the same time to make sure everything is cool. All right. Once we get into this area here, we're going to go for the gusto. All right. Yeah, I got every. Who's this? Hold on. Someone text me. Oh. What am I saying to you? Oh yeah, I got all of his episodes on DVD. Even his first year, when his fro wasn't that big. Let's peel this off. I don't need it anymore. I don't believe. Goodbye. All right, now you see how that looks. See that? Okay. Where you at? I'm a man with no fingernails, so bear with me here. And there we go right there. All right. Okay, now everything in its relation compared with the clouds. Now you even get more distance because you got the bright right here at the edge, but you got this dark. Very ominous, makes it further away. All right, that dark pushes that horizon line up close towards us. Okay. Those are all little composition tricks. And because you're painting essentially clouds and water and a big wooden ark, you're going to have to make your surroundings a little more interesting. Okay, we all know what an ark, no matter what its iterations or what somebody's concept of the ark looks like. An ark is an ark is an ark. We all seen arks since we were kids. Okay. And what I wanted to show you also that was interesting is that because we're using cobalt blue and white, okay, and black, it gives you a weird grayish type of thing. But if the cobalt blue itself, what it does to your eyes, all right, even though this is black and white, nothing but shades and tones of gray, black, and white. But this boat looks brown. Why does the boat look brown? And we know it's black and white. Because your eyes are making adjustments to all that cobalt, black, and blue. Okay. So what would that mean? That means that if I did this painting, instead of this blue, white mix with the black, I made it red. Okay, like you're going to the bowels of hell or something like that. All right. If I did black, red, and white, all right, this ship will probably take on a greenish tinge. It's weird. It's gonna be like a ship full of made out of moss wood or something. It's just the way your eyes would adjust to it. Hey, Rosemary, how are you? Okay. Where are we? Okay. Now let's plan some waves here. I'm not really particularly worried about the waves for the bow of the boat in its stern and all of that. I'm not worried because there's nothing but churn of water. Okay, that I'm not too concerned about. We can do something fairly neat though. Let's do this. Well, since she mentioned Bob Ross, let's do something Bob Ross like. Did I get snow? Believe it or not, we're in literally central New York. The two major snow bands. Okay, here, I'll show it to you this way. I had to be part-time weatherman now. Yeah, I'll show it to you like this. I'll explain this. At the time of this recording, what is the 18th? We're in. Yeah, I know you guys see the arrow. I'll get the arrow. I'll put it down here by my shoulder. The arrow got to be present so I can make this disappear for a second. Okay. Let's just say that Buffalo is right here. Okay. Buffalo's here. Syracuse is around here somewhere. Okay, well, let's just say all this is New York State, and Buffalo's right here on the corner. Okay. Syracuse is somewhere over here. Utica is right dead center. Down below, you got like Albany, and then you got New York, Manhattan, and all that. Okay, so that's New York, Albany, Utica, Rome, Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo. All right, the snow band is going through Buffalo. Utica's right here. It's going through Buffalo, but it's a big snow band going this way. Then we got another snow band right below us going this way. So snow band is going that way. The snow band to the south is going that way. We're in the middle, we don't get jack. And that's what's happening. We're getting the residual crap, the little snowflakes or whatever you take pictures with and say, oh, how pretty. We're getting that. Buffalo's going to get about 5 feet of snow. They're already at around 4 feet now, and they still got more hell to go. Okay, so it's gonna snow till Sunday over there. All right, so the snow band is to the north of us. The snow band is to the south of us. We're in the middle, and it's moving that way. We're gonna get like Sunday maybe about 5 inches or so. All right, but it beats 54 inches. So that's what's happening. Okay, all right, the weatherman portion of this is over. Bring that back. All right, so yeah, we dodged 2 bullets because if the big band would have went south, which is the one across Buffalo, we'd be deep doo-doo. We would be in trouble, definitely. They've closed down all sorts of stuff going in and out of Buffalo. So if you're planning to go into Ohio and Pennsylvania, yeah, I wouldn't take that route. Not tonight. Okay. Mentioned Bob Ross. Okay. Listen to this. Now, Bob was actually pretty smart in how he designed ways for people who might get a wee bit intimidated doing them. I'm just using the 3 colors here. To make an effective ocean scene, does it really particularly matter what colors you use? Not really. As long as you get the flow and you get the concept of waves and what they would do and how they would do, all that good stuff. No. Like I said, you guys don't see what's going on here. You see a little bit of it here, but even with the tissue, you really don't see it. It's kind of dark. From what I'm looking at on camera, I mean, you guys can catch a glimpse of it a little bit, but that light is just hidden right there. If I take that light, if I can aim it somewhere else, I know this other light will not knock that light out. You can use 2 lights. I don't think my little light here is going to do much difference. No. Not even if I aim it in that corner. It's not going to really make, I don't think, too much of a difference, even if I put it here. I mean, it might. I think you guys can still see some of those details, what's going on over there. Okay. All right. Bob Ross wave. Okay. We're gonna have to do it this way because there are different types of waves. Okay. And I'll guess for all intents and purposes, I will put one just for her. I'll put one here and I'll make it disappear like that. Okay. You guys can pretty much see that. It disappeared right off the page. Okay. All right. I'll take this same somewhat color. All right. And I'll come here, right up in this area. It's a different type of wave. This isn't the kind of wave that crashes over. This is one that has a peak to it. So we'll do one of these numbers. Remember, I still got the glycerin on here. I'll turn this around. So I'm just wiping paint right on the top here. And I'll just have it go thin this way. It's kind of thick all in here. Okay. A little heavier in there. I'll just get some more of that color. I'll show you a little. Now you can do this with just about every wave, no matter what shape, whatever. This one I'm doing for somebody who mentioned a wave. Who was it, Linda? Somebody mentioned one. Anyway, in the mention Bob Ross and wave, I'll do this. Yeah. Thick here, it kind of fades out here. The reason I'm painting it like this because I know this glycerin moves around and you can manipulate it and all that fun stuff. Okay. Slee Stacks, how are you, Kelly? Hey, how you doing? Hey, I see. Am I painting in the dark? Yes, I have to. Diana, yes. Yes, the light is exactly where this wave is. If I peel that paper towel back, you'll understand why. The glare is crazy. But that's why I'm using that towel. I'll use this biter brush. Okay, so I got this going on here, right? Okay, well, remember I got the glycerin there. And I can take it, who knows what direction I really want to go. Let's do it like that. You guys see what's going on already? Look at this, look. And I'm just playing around with it. You just mentioned the name of Ross, so we're gonna do it a Ross-like thing happening here. I can curve it as much as I feel I need to. But the further off you go, the flatter it gets. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Then as I go towards the middle, I'll just keep waving. I'll just play with it. It just goes straight down. Now I'm gonna curve it, and it's gonna go in the other direction. One thing about canvas is that you can really kind of rough it up, manipulate it, and do whatever you need to do with it. I'll move some of that. I'll come out here with it. Bring it back out like that. All right. Now I can just take all that loose stuff, and just back and forth, crisscross strokes, whatever he does, just make it disappear. Just like that. Okay. And that's pretty much how you do it. Okay. I can take real quickly. Let's just take pure white. Okay. Like I said, this wave is just, we'll come right up here on the top here. Right up there. And we'll just kind of outline it out there. We'll take a bit here. I'll need more white. Right up here. Okay. Just like so. All right. And I'll just go slightly below it and Just destroy the bottom edge a little bit. And it gives you some little streaks. See? And I can turn and manipulate them any way, which way I feel they need to go. And whatever you don't want, likely, that's just one. But there you go. Okay. So that's one peaked Bob Ross style way. We can add all our little lines and such with it, but I just wanted to show you that real fast. All right. Why did Linda just give a tongue spurt to Sonya? I appreciate you guys coming in. All right, so we've got at least that one. And since we got that started, we might as well just keep having fun with this. Fine. That's cool. We'll do one. Since we're going to do the wave thing, let's go up above about yay high. We'll keep it here. I'll level it out like so. Right about there. That shouldn't be too bad. I'll put the focus on it. Okay. But yeah, you guys can now see what's happening, what's going on. Okay. All right. Since we're doing bigger waves and all of that, let's go with here. We'll do another one similar to that, but we're going to use a little more blue in it because it's like in front of the boat. Okay. And we'll play with the blue and black with this one. Let's go. You guys can see it. Let's go. Here. Let's do part of one of this that's coming down here like that. All up in here. We'll do one right here. I'm just mixing it with the blue and a little bit of white. Right up in here. I might, well, we'll see. We'll see. Before I start insinuating things, let's see first. We'll have it come that way. And something like that, all right? Okay, something of that nature. We'll take we'll have it go this way. We'll just keep curving it this way. And remember, it gets flatter the further away you go. Come that way. Right up around in there. Let's take, we'll just take the same brush, go into some white. Right up around in here. I'll just pat away with it. Come down this way. Okay. Blend it into that blue. And remember, the further away you go, the flatter it gets. Take it and curve it. Curve it. And I'll take the same brush lightly, especially toward the bottom. Fade it, just X strokes. It's the glycerin that's doing this. Now the glycerin is starting to dry, starting to get a little tacky. You can still manipulate things a little bit better. All right. Why is she licking her tongue at Sonya? I gotta read what did Sonya done did. It's good to see Diana here. Okay, now that I got some of this froth going on, we'll add more stuff to this as we're doing it. Okay, so as we got this frothy stuff happening, that's just this crap on my brush. Hold on. If there's something that you don't want, water cuts through glycerin like a hot knife through butter, so don't worry about that. You just wipe it away. That's the fun thing about this. Okay, let's go into our black. I'll just use the same brush. So if it's too bright in some areas, you just go up from the bottom, right here, right from the bottom, and go up into your wave, depending on how far you want it to. And it's the same thing, same manipulation, just going in reverse. Okay. And so if you don't want so much of that happening, just go in reverse, have it disappear a little bit. Lightly bring it up in there and crisscross, you just fade it out. Okay. Like I say, if stuff you don't want, fade it out. So you can always play with it. Now, right now, I'm just showing you different ways to go about this. We can do some other ones. The others will be easier and the other ones will be quicker. Okay. When you do waves like that, don't make them like 10 soldiers. Don't do that. Yeah, they're not in the military. They're staggered. Okay. All right. Let's go back into let's go back to our little bit of, let's do it in here. A little bit cobalt blue and black. We'll touch of white in there, just like that. All right, we'll bring some of this color back. Especially in this area, it's not really the brightest. I'll tease a little bit of blue in that gray. Okay. So Diana, what I was explaining about and talking about is maybe we'll move this on the other side here. Okay, what I was talking and explaining about is how we're using all this cobalt blue and black. Okay. Okay, Linda. Yes, glycerin is used in soap. That's why you can use shampoo, not lotion. Shampoo. Why you use shampoo? Because shampoo got glycerin in it. Nail polish got glycerin in it. Acrylic paint got glycerin in it. You'd be surprised what has glycerin. Okay. Legos. All them little plastic toys. What do you think they got in it? Of course, I gotta answer this person. Let me hold on for a second, guys. I'm glad you made it home safe. I'm in the middle of the live stream. I'm finishing the Ark right now. I'll show you the finished product when I'm done. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yes, the other ways. Don't make them 10 soldiers. All right, we're gonna pop one right here. We're gonna pop one right here. One here, smaller one here. You see how I'm doing this, right? Okay. I'll pop one here. Yeah, we'll pop a nice lovely one right up in here like that. All right, so we're going to have a few of them, but they're not relatively too difficult to do at this stage. Okay, not at all, because now you're just playing with pretty much light and shade. Let's make that one a little higher and come out this way. Yeah. Pop him in here. All these peaky type waves got their little crests. Okay. Okay. I'll get a little bit of water. Here. Slightly go down. And we're gonna go just like the bigger wave. They get the further away they go, the fatter they get. Okay. I can take it really don't matter. Even one of these brushes, it doesn't matter. And you can it's a dry brush. And you just fade it, rub it, fade it right out. Like so. Do the same thing. See, the ones in the back, all you really do is just fade them out. You can blend a lighter color on top of that. I'm gonna show you guys all of this as I'm doing it. And it's just sheer numbers. How many of these guys do you want in here? All right. So right now, I'm just playing with literally the light and shade of all of this. Much like almost like when you're shading a particular flower or whatever. I'm going to use well, for those of you who've been watching me for a minute, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. I'll go a little brighter, obviously a little white. Not total white, but I'll add a little bit of cobalt blue in there. Right up in here, just at the edge. Right here. And whatever path you want to go, that's the path you should take. Once you pick a path, stick with it. A little glow in here. I'll feed this out. I'll use another brush. I usually just take a dry brush. Once a little drier, you can always kind of see, you just crumble it out. I'll take a brush right here on this bottom and fade it right out. This is a slightly larger painting. You can add a little more detail and have a little fun with it. You'll see. All right. And this is just a repeat process of the same technique. So you're really playing around with, like I say, light shade. Just like that, I'll add some interesting happenings over there with that one. Just keep playing with it. See, with canvas, you can manipulate it and rough it up a bit. All up to you, how you want to do it. to you. I'm contaminating the white with a little bit of the cobalt blue. Oh, what was I going to talk to? If Diana is still here, I surrounded all of the cobalt blue, white and black. Okay, same thing with the water, cobalt blue, white and black. The only thing that's true black and white is the boat itself, but the boat looks brown. All right, eyes play a trick on you like that, but it is truly nothing but black and white. Nothing tinted or anything. It's black and white. All right. Just black and white. No, I also explained if I did the clouds in red, black, and white, then our ark would have a very mossy green look to it. Follow me. Now that's your eyes. Always want to use color opposites. You can guide that wherever you want it to go. Turn it around. This is the glycerin that's doing all of this, because usually an acrylic paints would have already dried. So yes, it's being manipulated, moved around as we're speaking. As we're speaking. Okay, but once again, it's just your eyes doing that. The actual true colors is actually there. I'm just really pressing into it and just have it travel. Okay, you can fade that out to wherever. Once again, I'll be adding little things to all of these. It won't just look like that. I'm just leave it alone. All right. Okay, but now also you see the pockets here. That's also giving you depth. Okay, you can have a short one, you have wider ones, but it's all giving you depth. Okay, I can probably get away with maybe a few more tiny ones. Then we'll start to add detail to these before I get to the wave there. All right, so it looks more complicated than I guess it really is. All right, I add a little bit of black. Let's go back into this gray area. Let's get a little more cobalt blue, a little black. We're gonna add a few more waves. They're a little on the darkened side. It's okay. Just like that. All right, I'll just use my finger. It's still wet. I'll just blend it down, manipulate, whatever, just like that. Just a couple. And we'll put like a little something here and go down like that, and somewhere around here. I take my finger. I'll just trail it. Maybe I'll just have to go in this direction. Who knows? When I do final detailing, we'll see. Literally where the wind blows, we'll see. Okay. All right. I can come here. Let's take just some black and maybe a touch of blue. Blue and black. This brush has a pretty decent edge. I'm going to come over here. Can you guys see that? Yes, you can. Just a little peak here. I'll take advantage of that. Just darken it right up in here. See? And just spread that out. Now I got another wave without trying so hard. A wave right there. Let's take some more blue. Go into the black. We got one here. Right here. It's real thin. Come out. Come down. Make it go thin again. And you got another one there. I can do this all day. Because you'll find them. Okay. Here. There's one here. There's another one here. There's a couple different ones right here. Pitch black. A little touch of blue in it. It's all right. Right here. Come here. There's some more here. To be loosen up the paint a little bit. A little water. Just a little bit of water. Some more blue. Actually, it's kind of a blue-gray. It's all right. It will appear black. And I'm just adding little dark spots into little places here. Don't go too hog wild because some of this might be covered with waves and other craziness. I just want to make it a little deeper in there. Okay. Okay. My cheer says hi. They say you attracted some messages. Why? What happened? We'll add our little foam and all of that. I think we're pretty much good over here in this area. The more stark you got the black, the more the light obviously shows up a little bit more. Up to you how much of that you want shown. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start to add all sorts of cute things to this now before we hit the final wave. All right. There's a spot that always bothered me now up here. I gotta kind of clean that up. There's like bits of the board I see that I don't want to see. I'll just use black and just softly blend it out of there. There. I just didn't like seeing it. There's a little bit of stuff here. I don't want that there no more. I thought it looked cool. It doesn't look cool. Looks like crap. I'll just get rid of it. Hello, Kelly. How are you? Oh, Linda she just obliterated all of her, whatever she pronounced. So I guess you and Sonia made up. All right. Only 8 o'clock. I think we're good. Okay. Let us take I guess we can bring. Do you guys still want to see this? If you don't want to, you already know what colors I'm using. If you don't want to see this, I'll get rid of it. So let me know in the chat. We're gonna start to foam things up and get some action going in a few of these. Okay. All right. So let me know. Let me know what you want me to do with that, because we are going to finish tight. Don't all speak at once. Is it time for crashing waves? Not yet. I want to knock off the ones in the front here, get some details going on that. Then we'll do the crashing waves. The crashing waves won't take that long. It's really these guys in the detail and all that good stuff. That will be the interesting part. And we'll do a few varieties. We'll see which one we'll stick with. Let's take a little bit of white. Well, let's just take a bit of white. A slight touch of blue in that white. Maybe a little darker. A little more on that blue side. And a tiny speck of black. Yeah, that should be okay. Take it, we'll spread it right out. All right, here we go. I'll just take palette knife for right now. We'll see how it looks. I'll take the palette knife and we'll just kind of get some of that frothiness going. Go right in the direction of the waves. And as you see, oh no, you can't see. Stand back a little bit. Just like this. You see, I don't have it exactly super bright. Why should it be? You're in the shadow of this guy. And so you paint it as such. Okay. Get all that action going right on the bottom too. Just like so. Keep the palette okay. Now imagine, now that's just the first one. And we get these to be done like that. Touch of blue, touch of white. Okay. The ones that are slightly behind us, or behind the boat there, they'll be a little on the off, a little black in them. More pleasant blue-gray. And you need them to be that way because the only thing really bright and frothy will be the waves crashing on the boat off the Ark themselves. Okay. Okay. On to more fun. Oh, we'll just kind of play around with it. See, with a canvas, you can really put them in there. Use your finger, trail it down. See? Some people, they'll never believe. Some people never believe you did all of that with palette knife. They'll fight you on it. You use the brush. You use this. You use that. You just let them, stay in their little world, whatever, whatever it takes to sell that painting. If they want to believe that, let them believe it. As long as the check clears, let them believe what they want. All right. Let them believe what they want. Let them believe what they want. It's all right. Let them have at it. Once again, if it helps them sleep at night, let them have it. Let them have it. Keep some of that frothiness. It's all good. As you see, I'm tapping a little bit of white in there. Very lightly. Usually just highlighting the crest of the wave there. But I'm not saturating it overly, saturating it with white. And with the palette knife, you can press on it and have a little fun. Yeah, yeah. I was reading what Lisa was saying. We'll still add a few things with this. Okay, so you got one plopping over a little bit. put a turn in this one here. Flatten out this way. That, just wipe that away. When you find yourself real comfortable with it, you can get away with doing silliness. Really curve it and go that way with it. And once again, it's all the glycerin doing that, okay? Yeah. A little love right here on the top. Circle it there, rub it in. Just like that, rub it in there. All right. Once again, if you feel like your darks aren't in control, take some black like that. All right, and you just brush up into it a little bit. Same kind of fading thing. Borrow some here and put it over there a little bit. Make it diagonal. Cause you got that little wood frame. That's always a pain. Even with Bob, that wood frame can be difficult. Just kind of rub that out there. Okay. Just like that. Just return it. Bring it back. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's take a lot of white. We'll use this script liner. We'll just take some white. I'm going in on these because once again, all of this, that's the simple part. All right, let's start with, and we'll start with this guy. Once again, you're doing handwriting. Go with the flow of your water, of your wave. All right. You can go across like this. Come on up here. But just look at where you're going. All right. You know pretty much how far to go with it. Go across. All right. Let's go over here. It's kind of a gentle dance with and remember, if it appears to be super bright, give it a second or two. It will it'll mellow out. If you do something too strong, you can always wipe it away. Okay. Did everybody stop talking? Did everybody leave? Oh, I didn't really get only one thumbs up, did I? Am I doing that bad of a job? Fatima left. Okay. Well, on bigger paintings is something you really can't do in one sitting. There was no way I was going to finish this. Well, I could. I wasn't going to. Not in a because you'll get tired of doing it. You'll get tired of looking at it. You just get tired. But I really wouldn't try to finish nothing like this in a day. If I was younger, yeah, I probably would. But no, now it would just be foolhardy. Oh, is it showing 4? Okay. It's just something about this freaking thing I have. I don't want to keep going back and forth with it. YouTube is funny. All right, let's do this big one in the front here. Plenty of water, get a little bit of white there. Or what's going to pass for white paint. Everybody does their wave line different. If I find a particular style that someone does pretty cool, yeah, I'll check it out and see if it kind of matches with jives with what I'm doing. When I was learning particular ways and styles of doing things, yeah, I would watch the whole video. I would watch it. But I'm a geek, so instead of me watching and watching through ads and stuff like that, I know that's how they get paid, but not. But if I don't have the time or the patience, or I might forget, I can just download them and put them on a USB drive and watch them anytime I want. So, yep. Now, if you notice also, if you're paying attention, I'm working on the waves. I'm not working in the dark area. You notice I'm not working on in the dark area there. Just the waves, all up in here. Well, I'm going to have to bust out with a little more white paint because what I see there isn't going to cut it. And it is titanium white. Exactly, Fatima. Exactly. Look at it with fresh eyes. 100% correctamundo. Obviously, this titanium white's very thick paint. And you think I'm using cleaning water? I'm not. I'm using a rigger brush. I mean, how much more paint can you get on this? Oh, water. Okay, we're over here. Hopefully, I did my shoulders didn't block everything. We're just over here on this guy, and it's going in 2 different directions. So we'll start. We'll start here, just like that, and fade it right out. All right. Then might have some kind of crossing over like this. So you're gonna do repeat dips with this fellow. It's okay. Just like that. Once you start seeing it all to come together, it makes a lot more sense. Because you can get some of these guys come on in and meet the other ones, kind of join them together like that. Come on. Turn my brush around. Come on out here. Like so. It might be a little too fine for you guys to see, but it is in there. My chair creaks in protest. It's all right. Actually, I want it to curve a little more like that. And curve up. I'll just use the side of the brush. When I use the side of the brush like that, I'm twirling it also. Okay. And I just go up into it. Like that. You'll get accustomed to this. The more you do these, the more you'll get accustomed to how they go. You know, you'll get accustomed to it. Really, you will. Now, there's no sand in this water. Nothing but water. It's churning all over the place. And once again, it is the ocean. So you got this endless things happening and going on, and so all sorts of interesting stuff. Okay. All right. As I'm looking, I'm trying to see if there's a few more bits of whatever I can put in here. There kind of is. I should use a bigger brush, but I'm not. Let's come. I'll just leave my body over here, and just some extremely bright white up on the top, just a little bit. It's like that on this edge. Okay, just a little bit. I just want it to stick out a little more. Okay. Excuse me for my spin. I'm not trying out for the New York Ballet or anything, but I have to be careful where I lay my hands. Okay, let's see where we are here. We're gonna get there. Who asked me that? Fatima. No, yeah. Well, the waves here, because they're kind of backlit. Okay, so the waves are going to be dark, but it's the highlights because it's being backlit by the light back there. Okay, so you see a slide dark, but you're going to get some real interesting backlit, sparkly bits in there. As it comes up and over, you'll see more bright foam. The other stuff is kind of weird, bluey. It's strange. Okay, but obviously for artistic license's sake, I have to play around with it a little bit. Okay, and this is just because in truth of the form, this would be even darker on the side. But I who wants to buy that? It has to be seen. I mean, they do want a painting of the Ark, So yeah, we're gonna pretty darn close to seeing getting you guys grant your wish and do this big wave. I see a few things. Here's my softy brush. I've seen it. Well, I'll use this guy. It's okay. Now we'll get away with this. We're gonna play with a few cute little. If I get away with it. If I can get away with it. They're bigger. We'll play around with some of these a little bit. Okay. Let's see if I can. Well, I don't know. I kind of like the way they look. Just the way they look. I don't know if I'm really going to mess with them like that. Let's test one out. Let's test one out right here. Put a couple little things here, and then we'll just brush back. Oh, I like those. I changed my mind. I think I add a few more. And then we'll put some of those up around here. Just a couple dots, right? And we'll just wisp them. Probably not every one. Just like that. I like to feel those. Those are pretty interesting. I'll even create one right here. If I don't want to curve too much, I just wipe it away. No, I like a couple of those. Those are pretty neat. Let's do a few more. It matters. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome. We're going on pretty close to the tail end of this heavenly voyage, so to speak. Pretty neat. Just a lot of action going on with it. Okay. We're gonna get really interested now here. Instead of me talking about it, let's just do it. Or let me just do it as I'm talking about it. It really doesn't matter what brush at this stage. Okay. Let's bring this down here somewhere. Let's get a little closer. And let's bring it upward. Okay. Somewhere around there. We'll put the focus on it. Okay. Interestingly, your wave has got to be a part of the painting. All right. It's got to be a part of the ocean, a part of the clouds, a part of the boat. Okay. All right. You're going to have a little more action up here because it's going in that direction. A little less so here. Okay. And now you want to have your placement of waves according to the light itself. But everything's going to start out with a dark mass, and we're going to go from there. All right. Okay. Thank you, emitters. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone that's sticking around. We're at 151, so we're not really doing too bad. Okay. All right. Let us get started. I'm gonna take a little black. The cobalt blue has escaped. All right. A little cobalt blue into that black. Let's mix it up like this. All right. Okay. A tiny bit of water, not too much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, bravery test. You're gonna have to pretty much go for the gusto when it comes to something like this. Okay. All right. How high do you want the wave to hit? How is it hitting? You follow me? Now, technically, the wave, because of the way the ship is turned, actually the stronger wave is hitting here. All right, which means you're not going to see too much of this, theoretically. All right, in theory, I can't really do that. This is the side of the arc we're looking at, so I have to be a little cunning in that aspect. But you also kind of want to frame the boat too. All right. Okay. Now, with all of that said, all right, we got to frame this guy. Up and out here. So I'm gonna choose where we're gonna get all of that at. So where we can see, it's gonna get hit out here. Bam, right here. All right. Don't worry, you might not be able to see it yet, but you will. You most definitely will. Okay, let's continue on. How much of this book are you going to see? Well, you're not going to see that part. Okay. So just be careful where I place all that dark. Get a little more black, a little more blue. Once I start, it's pretty much game on from there. Okay. But you'll see. You'll see. You're definitely not going to see none of this. All right. You might well hang it up. You're not seeing none of that bottom like that. All right. I'll let you see some of the hull. Not much, but you'll see some of the hull. I'll permit that. Okay. So we're all in here. We're here. I'll skip a bit, and we'll kind of put some love down in here, and it's going to be a little bit of noise right in here, coming out this way. Okay, out in that direction. I'm gonna tinge it with a little bit of white so you know where things are. All right, it's here, 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 a little bit here. We're going to save some of that hull. It's going to be here, all in here, and out here. Okay, and it's going to come out there like that. We got to be kind of careful, but that's where all your actions take place. All right, that's where it be. All right, so you'll still see a little bit of the hull, and a little bit of the hull. Okay. So let's take some of this blue or this white, and we're just going to kind of mix it right in with that blue there and get rid of some of that. Let it happen. Get a little touch of white. It's rubbing in, obviously, with the blue-black. It's only the tiniest bit of white. And it helps you know exactly where all this stuff is going to be. It's coming out here a little bit, all out here, right? By this boat, all in here, out here, out here, and out here. Okay. So I just let you see exactly where all that action, all that stuff is going to happen there. All right. Okie dokie then. Let us get, here. Let us get a little bit of white whipped up in it like this. And we'll work from almost the top right up in here. Almost the top. We go midway like that. I'm just going to tap it in. More like incidentals. You're just tapping away. I'm giving it a path. That's about all. I also knew this was going to be, it's going to be finished, but I also knew it's going to be a little lengthy. It's okay. It's okay. Just like that. I'm going to take a touch of black. Slight touch. Right here by the edge of the boat. Down below here. So we're gonna start building up stuff here. All right. I see this. Nah, I'm not gonna bother to fly. I see it though. I'll put some of that in here. Can you guys see? Yes, you guys can see what I'm doing. It's good. It's good. In here. All right. I really want to kill this thing. I wish I could. All right. Anyway, let's get on the mist and the splash and all that. Okay, let's go with a little bit of. We'll still stay around in this gray, in this blue, right in here like this. Up around here at the top. We need another rough brush. This will be all right. Where the gray and this blue stuff is, we'll marry some of that. And I'll slightly mist some of this out here a little bit. Now it looks like we're messing with clouds. Okay. So almost like little explosions, just like that. And this is how you build this stuff up. You take it a section at a time, take it a spot at a time. Just what you see me doing right now. Just like that. Take my little dry brush. I like some of that. So let's kind of push some of that out there like that. make somebody disappear. That is not the final highlight, but you guys know that already. Has a hammer to fix my phone. No, I can't take the notification buzzers off. Sometimes I get an emergency call, even when I'm doing this, and I have to take it or answer it. But that's why you hear the rings and dings. She gives me a mallet. That's funny. It is funny too. I'm not just putting them there just to put them there. There's a reason for what I'm doing. There's a method to my madness. There truly is. Yeah, you guys still see the palette. All right. I know you don't hear me talking. I'm sorry. Kind of into this here. Okay, we have been at this for 2 hours and 5 minutes. We're at the 98% mark. And plus I get to show off my little turnstile thingy. I know that one of you guys mentioned about a creaky door. That creaky door is actually in that music. You see my name going in circles. Okay. I'm gonna I'll keep it just like this. I do believe you won't hear me when the music is going. But if you guys need a bathroom break or whatnot, I'm gonna give a few minutes. And then we're going to come and we're going to finish this right off. Okay, I shall see you in a second. Make sure I get this right here. Okie dokie. Let's make sure you guys still hear me here. Yeah, the music's kind of corny, but I like it. Alrighty then. I would rather use a filbert, so let's find me a filbert. There we go. Okay, so it's pretty much with the ways we're gonna. It's like painting cloud. Okay, or BKB. Let's get into the nitty gritty with waves and all that good stuff. Okay, My eyes pretty much adjusted to it with the light towel. I think you guys' eyes may adjust to it. I know it's pretty dark. Yeah, it's fairly dark. Well, yeah, it's dark. No messing around with that. It's dark. Okay, let's get some wave going. The tip of the brush, just the tip of the brush. All right. Okay. Actually, that's too bright. We get some blue in there. You just get a chunk of that going. It just needs to be an off-white. Okay. Maybe a little gram of black in there, just a little bit. Okay, now we got this grayish stuff happening there. We'll lighten up that gray. Okay. Really didn't want to mix it with this brush, to be honest with you, but what we'll do the two brush thing. All right. I'll put it in here like this. We'll just tap it on. Like so. Now I gotta be careful doing what I'm doing because the glycerin is pretty much gone. We'll get some more. Put it in here. Just like that. We'll mirror it into that blue. See? Now remember, when doing these, a lot of frothiness going on there. You're going to do some more right up in here. Get nice. You fade it in. Come down in here. Like so. So you got all sorts of action that's going to be flowing around and happening. And as I look at this and see what it's doing, see how it's coming, if I got a little lighter gray, I will, just to get in pairs of lighter spray of water. But we're on the, you got to remember, this is the shaded side of the boat. Okay. So it's not going to be entirely super white. It'll be a little brighter around this area, but not necessarily out here. And really, if anything, you're going to really marry these colors into a little bit of that blue. I might do a little bit of glazing when it's all said and done. We'll see. Yeah, I ran a white. As you can see, it's turning deeper gray. I need more white. I'm only essentially using 3 colors, so not that bad. 3 colors for the whole thing. There are my brushes out here. There we go. There you go. A touch of blue in there. Ongoing battle. Getting that proper hue of gray. So I am going to use brighter gray in this. already see where the path of the spray is going to go with this. Yeah, I'm reading some of those comments. This will make sense to you in a second. It's really picking up some stuff here. Now here, this fella in here, you'll see, especially around in here, you'll see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to go into my black and the blue a little bit. This is why I burn through brushes, which you see me do right now. Because you still need a little bit of that darkness, that depth in there, even in your crashing waves. Especially around that area of the boat. Let's get a little bit of white. Actually, a fairly light gray. A little more white. Fairly light gray. Very directional. Sorry if I'm not talking. I'm sorry. Yes, I do. I scumble, I push. Okay, all of that. I push, I scumble, blend it in to that gray. Come out here, do it. Because water splashes, especially if they're coming outward towards you or outward in a way, they have a certain pattern. It's almost like almost close to like painting smoke or clouds. Almost. And I'll put some trails, some stuff going on there. Remember, you're not going to get much brighter than this on this side of the boat, on the Ark. Loosen up that paint a little bit. It will get brighter over on this side. Hey, Tasmart, how are you? It's good to see you. Oh, we have somebody new? Namesti? Tamara? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our Jolly Merry Old Gang. This is a commission. It's an updated version of a painting that I did 6 years ago. This definitely had a lot more. This has a lot more stuff going on with it than the previous one. That's for sure. But it's fun. But as you can see, this thing's kicking up a whole bunch of goodness. All right. It's definitely moving. It's definitely moving through. Here, bright white. Do I really want to use this? I'll use the other brush. Hold on. Give me a second to dry this off. I'll use this flat brush. Pure white. Once again, it's backlit, so all this just little splatters here and there. All of this really, I'll do it this way, gets blended in to that gray. So you got your outside splattery stuff here. It can be pretty much directional. But all the rest of this here get blended in. Almost like a cloud. It bunches in. Fills in. Like a little explosion going off out here. So it's really plowing through there. Okay, let's put the focus on it again. There we go. You still see some of the boat within there. Okay. Oh, let's get this little man. We'll use this guy for it. Let's get some water. So we're into our white, like that. With this, just be careful. Let's go over here to the far end. And we'll put some little splatters in there. You may or may not see that too good. You might have to see it in the actual picture itself. So we got a little love going on there. Put some right on the boat, right out here. Have some of it come up there. Just be careful when you put them in. You might not see it. It might be too small, even for you guys, to see. Okay. You definitely got some splash all up in here. Put it into the waves itself. Definitely out here. Up into your cloud a little bit. A little heavier into the wave. You got to know where they come from, where they are coming from. I'll get a hold of the English language soon. Give me a few minutes. Big old ark. I got some splashes here that they don't want, so I'll cover them up. You shouldn't be able to. Bad splashes. Okay. I'm looking. I'm hoping some of this makes a little sense to you. I'm hoping. Get a touch of water. I want some bigger ones. Bloop, right there. Okay. I wish you guys could see this. Well, I can actually zoom in a bit. I know Linda wanted to see what my palette looks like. Well, it kind of like that. Okay, enough of that. All right. Let's pull back a little bit. Well, actually, let's zoom in for a second. Oh, yeah. And you guys, I'll slowly pull it up here. And you should see the, let's go this way. I don't know if you see them. You might be able to. Let's zoom in a little bit more and get me out of the way. And we'll focus it. Yeah, you'll be able to see it now. We go this way. You gotta see little slashes and whatnot going on with it. Okay. I'll slowly turn it. You see what's going on with it there. Okay. So you see all that stuff happening there. Okay. Oops. Hold on. I just loosened up my camera. This thing is very touchy. Sorry about that. Where was I? I was up, like that. Now bring it down. So you guys get to see all this stuff happening. Yeah, turn my hand around. You see it up there. And you got splashes all out here, the edge. Let's go downward. You see all that happening there. Okay, see all that happening over there. All right. And you see the detail of the boat and everything. I'm going to turn this in a way that once I pull out, I think that should be good. Let's see. Let's pan out, pan out, pan out, pan out, pan out, pan out, and out. Out, out, out. Okay. Let's straighten this out. I'll zoom in so it looks somewhat decent. Let's zoom back in a little bit. I think you guys can get the whole thing right about here. Focus it. All right, get this guy out the way a little bit. Okay. Oh. Okay. Whew. All right. There she be. Okay. Whew. Man, oh man. Okay. And just for doing it, let's get another smooth brush. I'm going to kind of, sort of, we'll put a few, get a little bit of black, a little bit cobalt blue. In this darker, I don't know if you guys are going to see it that well. I don't think you will. But I'll put some dark blue bits of love in the way you would barely see them. But they're in there. It's just blue and black. It's just a little something just in those dark areas. Okay. And that's basically it. Because, I don't know where he's going to set this monstrosity. But I don't want it to be entirely just dull colored out here. So it's just my little interpretation of little stuff flowing in there. It's a very strange color palette. It's cobalt blue and black. It is, I must admit. The only thing that's truly black and white in the painting is the boat, which appears brown. That's your eyes doing that. It's not brown. It's cobalt blue and black and white for the whole total painting. So there is color in this black. Can you guys even see that? I think it's still too close. Been out a little bit more. I thought you guys were able to catch. There we go. The whole painting. If I move it a centimeter, it does go out of focus, but it's manual focus. I don't really think I need to add any more of anything else. I think I got everything. All right. I told you still see the hole. You still see it. Okay. But I also told you how much of this is going to be covered because it's still being pitched over to its right-hand side. Okay. I was kind of there. And I'm just bringing up the boat a little bit over there on that side. So it's just a little bit of the blue. I can add some of that in here too. All right, I really don't think I need anything else really to add to this. Because right now I'm just playing in with fooling around with some of this blue, because whatever I got that's surrounded in a darker tone, the lighter stuff just comes out a little bit more. Right now I'm just playing. Okay. I don't think I need to add anything else. Let me look at your. Yeah, it's only 3 colors, Tamara. Cobalt blue, black, and titanium white. And that's the whole painting. Cobalt blue, black, and titanium white. That's it. I guess I'll use one of these marker pens to sign this thing somewhere. Typically, I usually sign it. This is definitely one of my longer paintings. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Okay. Let's make sure we're good here. We'll see. Yeah, we can go a little stronger than that. That's a lot better. We'll put the old John Hancock right in here. It's gonna look like one of the waves. Well, that's okay. There we go. That works. They're just gonna have to look for the signature with this there. Thank you. All right. You guys, I love your comments. You guys are hilarious. Okay, somebody else has got in contact. Maybe who is? Oh, there she is. All right. She must be up. He's in India. Okay. All right. For those of you who stayed for the entire thing, thank you so very much. I guess I'll go back to painting something normal after this. I'll give this a few. I'll probably just, I know I'll take a picture of it tonight. I'm going to have to move it probably to take a photo of it. Or I just put the sheet back over it so I don't get all this wet stuff. but I will varnish it. I have to take a pretty decent picture, so if I use one of my, I do that, I'm going to have to definitely move this thing. This thing is huge. So I have to find a place to take a decent picture of it. But I'll post it I'll post it tonight. If I can get a good photo of it, obviously at the final thumbnail, all that good stuff. I'll send it to the guy, see if this is what he envisioned. I'm pretty sure I got it right. Just having at the take. It's just a updated version of the one I did 6 years ago. So, but I do appreciate you guys coming to watch. I guess the next painting will be much smaller. Actually, the next painting, I have to get some more, let me see. No, I don't have any more canvas. Maybe I'll paint on these slats of wood. Maybe I'll do floral on these slats of wood. Why not? Just get rid of the pieces of wood. Hopefully they'll stick on this board. I tape them up there. Okay. For those of you who might have those bookshelves you buy at the Walmart or whatever, and they give you extra, they're for like DVD, DVD casing slots. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So maybe I'll take 3 or 4 of them and I'll put them across here. I'll do a floral with it. Why not? Mine will paint over them. If Bruce can paint on a Ego, I think I can paint on some wood slats. So we'll probably do that. Okay. I don't think I have anything else. Once again, thank you for all the newbies that came in. I do appreciate you. Okay, is it Tasmart? Hello? Well, no problem. I am on. Usually, I just pop it on. Just click on that bell. Okay, click on the bell. Typically, if it's a week that everything's kind of, all the planets lined up, I'm usually on. Usually, I'll try to be on it maybe once a day, maybe. Okay, all depends on what I'm up to. There has been times I've been on twice on a Saturday or so. Like I say, it all depends on what I'm doing. And there's three cameras I usually use. Obviously, for something like this, I have to do one camera every once in a while. I'll do palette, but usually it's 3 cameras. One is on my face, the other one's on the palette, the other one's on the board. Usually, all depends. So, but I do appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Linda and Sonia. I don't think Mona was here tonight. I know Fatima was here. Diana, she had stopped through. So I do appreciate all you that did come through. Okay. I'm just looking through. See, I'm not missing any. But no, Rosemary was here. Yes. Kelly was here. Christine was here. I appreciate all of you guys that stopped through. Really do. All right. You're welcome, Fatima. I think I am truly done. And I am using, what is this, StreamYard? So I guess I'll do my little exit and say peace. See you when I see you. Take care. And don't overstuff yourself with that high-priced turkey. Bye-bye.